All right, there you go, Neil.
And we're back.
All right, and we're
Oh,
back. Okay, so I'm not sure where I left off. Should
Start
I
over.
start from the beginning? Sounds
Yeah.
good. Okay, cool. All right, so our first scene started with all of our characters together at Crow's grandmother's home. And Alex decided to pick up some tarot cards. And when he pulled out a card, then they were interpreted, and he ended up having a vision of a sword, a tower, and an old factory, and a number of different monsters as well. So he contacted his friend Mac to kind of sort out these clues, and eventually we came up with it leading to the pencil factory. Then there was a race between Alex and Chloe to the pizza shop, to Jody's pizza place. Chloe was outside of the car, and actually Enid was on his back. And I think some people were in a car and some people were on, I think Lucian was on their bike. Um, and then we got Crow, and Crow used their magic to keep those in Alex's car safe by slowing the acceleration in the car. So Chloe definitely won. And when they arrived at the pizza factory, Lucian decided to sun herself by the window, and Callie ate more than a full pizza pie on her own.
I felt like it was like two or three of them.
Yeah.
It was probably at least two. Yeah.
It was at least two for sure. So Enid was pretty sad that she couldn't eat because she's a ghost. And then Crow said, "Well, why don't you possess me and then you can eat pizza?" So that's what Enid did after getting permission from Chloe. Um, and so she ate the slice of pizza, which was quite an ordeal for her. It was very amazing. And then she went into the pizza shop and she apologized to Alex completely while in Crow's body, and bringing some amount of peace between the two, with Alex not being aware. At that point, Alex actually had his entourage with him, and the group was not so happy about this. I think Crow was probably the least happy about it, and was trying to encourage him to like get rid of your group so that we can move forward on what we're doing. Um, and during that time, then people who have a cell phone, there started to be like a notification because of a very popular TikTok that actually showed the race between Alex's car and the fast moving Chloe. And then we can hear whoever the TikToker was saying, "Do you see that? Look at that." And that was where we ended things.
It was a weird day for our town, wasn't it?
It was a weird day.
Super weird day.
Very weird
Officers in the
day.
school. Yeah,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is a long day.
it's only like mid-afternoon now.
Yeah.
3 sessions in.
Yeah.
So what
It's
do
only
we
been
take
since
off?
April.
Well, first we check in.
Oh.
We have some cliffhangers, right? This video, the
Yeah, we
pencil
do.
factory, but first we check in. So check-in is a good process to do in any game you're playing to help players step into the magic circle of play and to get into the mode of play. Checkouts are a great thing to help process and think about the game and just get back to the rest of their lives. It's especially good in applied gaming where you're doing spiritual direction or therapy of people to do check in and check out to help people process what they are thinking about and what they experienced. So our check-in process looks like we each answer 2 questions, which I will throw in the Twitch chat. And we take, 30 seconds each question, a sentence or two, because there's a lot of us. So the check-in questions are, what hopes, thoughts, and concerns do I have about today's game? And what advice do I have for my character? And we'll just popcorn it. So when you finish, pick the next person.
I'll start. So concerns I have about today's game. I, it's more like I'm afraid that the conflict between Crow and Alex is going to escalate a lot. Not that I have concerns that it will damage me and Dustin's relationship, but I think it's going to cause a bunch of chaos in the game. Advice for my character, I think I would tell my character, maybe you should stop meddling in everyone else's affairs. And I'm gonna pick Dustin next.
Makes sense. As we're talking about our conflict. Yeah. So yeah, that is a concern, I guess. Also, I would like to, Tim, be careful about escalating that too much.
Yeah.
That we kind of push our characters too far, like irreconcilable at some point. But I don't mind a good conflict. So yeah, one of my concerns I've been thinking about with this is how Alex becomes and stays with this group, because I feel like Alex is very much at a place where he just be like, you know what, fuck it, you guys go do whatever you want. Like, me and my friends are gonna go do this over here, right? I have some ideas how to play that. My hope, I'm really enjoying these characters in this game, I gotta say, and I spent a decent amount of time actually thinking about this game and how I want to play it and like what that means. And it's kind of interesting for me because I'm playing a character that is the opposite of myself in high school, as somebody's popular, doesn't have concerns about money, things like that. So it's kind of interesting to think about and play with that. So I look forward to this, every week or every 2 weeks with this game. We're doing the other one as well, Menachem. You want us to do the advice do I have for my
What
character?
advice do you have for your character?
Yeah, what advice do I have for my character would be I'm trying to think how to word it exactly, or what advice I would give him. But I guess I've been thinking about, and what I would tell him is, you may have friends here also. Don't ignore what's happening here, because these people are also powerful. And I will pop it over to Laura.
Okay. I guess my hopes and concerns for the game are in the same vein. I have had a lot going on this week. It has been a rough week, so I hope I can be present. And also, my hope is that, as usual, playing on Friday is a way for me to get away from that and kind of leave the week behind and head into the weekend and escape by being someone else. And my advice for Callie is, I just had it in my head. My advice for Callie is to don't be afraid to jump into things. I think that's my advice for her. I'm going to
Don't go swimming for an hour.
Don't go swimming for an hour after eating 2 pizzas. I agree. That might be a lot.
We do have to cross a river, so just, make sure you go over the bridge.
She doesn't want to smell like wet dog anyway. I'm going to pass it over to Neil.
All right. Yeah, I think my concern is really for me to really like lean into being Enid. I'm also playing basically the opposite of what my personality was in high school. So really shy, really quiet. That's pretty hard for me. And I'm not sure that I was successful the last time, but I'm gonna keep working on being shy and quiet. And my advice for Enid is to just relax a little bit. She's a very anxious character.
Hmm.
So just relax. And I'm gonna pop it off to Kayla.
Okay. I think I would like to I would like to lean more into um, Lucian's separation of their two worlds, um, since that's the core conflict of the Serpentine. I don't know what that looks like without like directly pulling in specific family members. So playing with that and also um, trying to get the more human interactions as well. So there is some conflict. I'd also like to see us using our lures more. Um, I'm not sure. I know my Lucian's lure has not been used. Um, but opportunity. So yeah, I think that's my hope slash concern. On advice do I have for my character? Uh I would tell Lucian to continue to ask Callie for clarification.
And that leaves me. So my concern, I've also had a blechy week with insomnia and worry and stuff. So I want to let go of this week. So, and I used Tim Hutchings' game, solo game, Thousand Year Old Vampire to make my backstory. And I'd like to start bringing in some of what I got from that to make the backstory for my 6,000-year-old vampire. My advice to Chloe, I think he'll be okay with the video thing. We'll find a solution, but I would say don't panic. And of course, always have your towel.
I was gonna say, make sure to bring your towel, right?
Yeah, towels are important.
Yes. But don't panic. We'll find a way to make this work. Or we'll have fun role playing whatever the outcome is.
Right.
So the last step of check-in is to kind of symbolically move from our daily lives into the game space, the magic circle, so to speak. So each of us will say our player names. The group will repeat it, and then we'll say our character names, and the group will repeat it, even offering words of welcome. So, for example, my name is Menachem.
Hi,
Menachem.
Menachem.
Hi, Menachem.
And I am playing Chloe, the 6,000-year-old vampire.
Welcome.
Hi,
Welcome, Chloe.
Welcome, Chloe.
How about Enid?
Hi, I'm Tennille,
Hi,
Tennille.
Janelle.
Hello, Tennille.
Hey, Tennille.
and I'm playing Enid.
Hello,
Hey,
Enid.
Enid.
Hey, Enid.
I am Dustin,
Hello, Dustin.
Hi,
Hi,
Dustin.
Dustin.
and I am playing Alexander Price III.
Hello,
Welcome,
Alex.
Alex.
Hey, rich kid.
Hey, Alex.
I am Timothy Grant, or Tim,
Hi.
Hi, Tim.
Hi,
Hi,
Tim.
Tim.
Hi,
Tim.
Tim.
and I'm playing Crow.
Hi, Crow.
Crow.
Welcome,
Hey,
Crow.
Crow.
Hey.
I'm Laura,
Hi,
Evening, Lara.
Hi, Laura.
Hello.
and I'm
Laura.
playing Callie.
Hi,
Hey,
Callie.
Callie.
Hey, Callie.
Hi, Callie.
So now we're howling. All right.
Welcome. Welcome. Woo.
Here we go. I'm Kayla,
Hey,
Hi,
Kayla.
Kayla.
Hello, Kayla.
and I'm playing Lucian.
Lucian.
Welcome,
Welcome,
Lucian.
Lucian.
Welcome, Lucian.
Don't forget to blink.
Real quick, before we start, Kayla brought up a good point, like about the lores. So I would like everyone to repeat what their lore is so that we all just have like it fresh in our mind while we start so that we can start to enact our lores. And for those who are watching, the lore is something that is triggered by someone else for your character to give a token to someone. and I'll start. My lore is whenever someone gives me a sympathetic item of theirs, they gain a token.
Right.
And mine is whenever someone tries to be part of your in crowd or admits they just want to be in your presence, they gain a token.
For Enid, who's playing the dead, whenever someone witnesses you satiating a desperate hunger for the first time, they gain a token.
We got some tokens last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, when I ate that pizza.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's right. That's right.
Did we give out those tokens for that?
Yeah, I took mine.
I
Okay.
took
Oh, I
mine
did
too.
not. I did not take mine.
Well, I think there were only
I think
3 of us
yeah,
outside when it
because
happened.
Oh
you ate
yeah,
the
that's
pizza
right. It was
outside.
outside. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Serpentine's lure is whenever someone challenges you to prove your belonging in a space, they gain a token.
Okay.
Mm,
The
nice.
werewolf's lure is whenever someone relies on you for protection, they gain a token.
And my token is whenever someone invites me in
Trusts
or
you.
demonstrates a new depth of trust in me, they gain a
Such a-
token.
Such a good one.
Oh,
I think
Such a
Enid
good
got a
one.
token.
I was
last
just
time.
about to say, I think like when I was asking you if it was okay for me to possess Crow's body,
Mhm.
that's like a level of trust for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome. Yay. I get another token. I will add that then.
So let's pick up, I believe where we left off, if I'm remembering correctly, is had Alex gone outside? Because my crew was outside.
Yeah, I
think
think
you went
I
outside.
think I left.
I think you went outside,
And
and
then
that's when
all
you
our
sent the
phones
message.
went off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Someone did go to talk to you to convince you to come back inside and talk to us.
Okay, yeah. Was that you, Chloe, or
I don't think so. No.
definitely don't think it was Crow.
It definitely wasn't
I
Crow.
don't think it was me either.
Was not me either because I'm
Was it
still
Enid?
in the booth.
Maybe I imagined it then.
I thought we cliffhangered
Maybe-
on the video.
Yeah,
And nothing
We
nothing
tapped
was
on the window
resolved
to
from
wave
there.
you back in.
maybe that's
Yeah,
what
we
it
did.
was.
Like
Yeah.
I thought
you may have been walking out.
Yeah.
I don't think you were outside yet.
Okay.
And then we saw the video and then that's where we cut scene.
All right. Would anyone mind if I picked up with a scene as I'm outside?
Go ahead.
Because I had some thoughts on this. What I'd like
Do
to
it.
start doing anyway, as Alex. So I think most of my crew. I can't remember exactly where we left it, but we'll say that my gang, my crew is outside by my car, and I'm walking out as these messages, this TikTok, people start seeing this TikTok video of Chloe racing Alex's car. And I see this and just kind of under my breath, I'm like, ah, shit. So I'm gonna walk up to my crew. I'm gonna look up at Cass, and I'm gonna. I'm just making sure. Okay, yeah. Cass is she, her pronouns. I was trying to remember what pronouns I established for everybody. So I'm gonna look at Cass and I'm gonna say, Cass, can you go and talk to Callie a little bit? They don't really trust us, and maybe you can, work something out there. And then I'll turn to Reggie and Mac and just look at them and be like, I need you guys' help. We got to fix this video problem. Chloe's not a bad person and this could get bad. Can you guys work some magic on that? And I'll kind of talk to them a little bit here. And yeah, no, I did mean Callie. I wanted Cass
Mhm.
to go talk to Callie because they're friends. So I guess we'll have it where Cass comes back into the pizza place, and I'll stay out with Mac and Reggie for the moment.
Would you like to take over as Cass, as Cass is talking to Callie?
Yeah, sure. I guess I could do that since I'm not in the scene.
Callie's looking at her phone and like pissed. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure a bunch of other people in the space are too.
Cass will come up and kind of come next to you quietly. Can I sorry if I sit down?
I don't know. It's not just up to me. It's up to all of us now at this point. What do you all think?
I think Crow is just kind of like leaning up on a table, like over by the window, and just kind of looking at Cass like with side eye, pretty much like, not really, waiting for everyone else to respond. I think Crow in his head has said, I think I've made enough of a scene already.
Like Cass, we're cool, but your boy is not.
I guess I came to this late. Did he do something again? Did he say something stupid or?
Bowie interrupts her deep thinking to go, Alex is all right.
He was probably acting like he knows everything, wasn't he?
When he really doesn't. And I don't even think well, there's a couple people here that know more than I do, but most of us don't know everything.
He's ambitious, I guess you could say. He's not a bad person, though, you know.
True. He's not the greatest driver either, though.
Definitely isn't.
Don't tell him that. Don't.
I didn't say anything.
He was mad about the car thing. I don't know what happened.
I think he forgot how to drive it.
Nah, that's Crow. That's definitely not the
Crow,
case.
that's mean. That's mean.
Cass and the other one came after we got to the pizza place, right? So they weren't there for all
Yeah,
that.
I think Alex had Mac with him at
Crows.
At Crow's.
Yeah. At Grandma Crow's.
The others arrived on their own to the pizza place.
I think Alex called them to come to the pizza place.
Yeah, they were working on like other stuff, and Alex had them meet up there.
Which means they know nothing.
Unless they were at school.
Or at least unless they were at the school.
Right.
Which most likely they were.
Yeah.
Because school.
Correct.
But that could have, I mean, we don't know how people responded to that. Like,
well,
was there a gas leak?
Nobody saw us, right? Unless they were down in the basement with us.
I mean, they did probably see a big
wolf
dog run through and a snake.
And a huge snake.
And a huge snake escaped the school, but
didn't see who it was. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Look, Gus, shit is weird today. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, I mean, the janitor showing up again. What's his name? That was weird.
Guy Franklin.
Earthquake.
Can Cass see/hear Enid?
I know, I was just gonna say, oh crap.
No.
think
I don't
so.
I think
so.
you guys decided that the entourage cannot.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest of us is here. Enid, go, Guy Franklin.
You ever hear of mass hallucinations?
Oh, like a Mandela effect?
I mean, maybe. I mean, maybe everyone thought they saw that guy.
Got spooked by an earthquake, and oh, the dead janitor's back.
I mean, it could have been anyone. Maybe someone forgot to lock the doors to the front of the school.
Who
Mm.
locks the doors to this school when we're all in school, Crow? I'm confused, but
Cass, you
can
know Crow
leave
is
the
weird.
front.
He's weird. They're weird. Weird.
I think Crow kind of like looks around. No one's like saying anything, and he starts to walk outside. And is just like awkwardly standing in front of the store, like looking at like Alex and the crew.
I'm going to do a strong move,
Ooh.
and I'm going to spend a token to skulk through the shadows completely unnoticed.
Yes. Yes. Amazing.
And I will make my way over to the outside to spy on them, find out whatever's going on there.
The rest of them, ones that are outside.
Right, yeah.
I like that. Okay. Lucian's just gonna watch you.
who's Lucian watching?
Enid disappear
Oh, okay.
and skulk.
What's Chloe doing at this point? I'm wondering.
I was just turning that over in my head. I was deciding either to throw a temper tantrum or gaze into the abyss.
Both seem like viable options at
A
this
temper tantrum seems pretty great.
Yeah, yeah.
Chloe's
Yeah.
the one to stand the most to lose by this video, so
Part of me is thinking he's had 6,000 years of this kind of crap happening that
Yeah.
he can stay calm in it, but maybe a brief temper tantrum is worth. Yeah.
I mean, this is a pretty stressful situation too, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's
Yeah.
some stuff happening right now.
It's hitting home now. Okay, we're done having pizza and possessing each other and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah. So Chloe like leaps from out of his seat over the table and starts, fuck it all. Damn it. This has happened fucking time again. Slams out the door, jangling the building as he goes.
I'm
Cass
I'm-
meanwhile looks at Kelly and is like, "What was?"
he's had a rough day. This day's really weird. And look, what did Alex want you to come do? Like, what are we gonna? I don't know. This whole is weird. Today is weird.
I don't know. He just told me to come talk to you. I mean, he's probably got some plan. I don't know what he's working with the guys out there. I don't know what they're doing.
I'm gonna go over to Chloe as I see Chloe like walking out, like storming out of the pizza shop, and I come over and I'm like, you should cover up. It's still daylight. Like, you just take it easy.
Chloe punches the support out from the billboard, right next to the road, and it kind of creaks over at about a 30-degree angle.
I'm like now looking around to see if anyone like seen that, because now I'm like, oh crap, like I need to do something about this.
I feel like Alex perks up at this point as he's like got his head down, like looking at his phone with the other two guys there next to his car. Enid, being a creep right there, and unnoticed. And then like here's a smash, and like Alex looks up and like, Chloe, you need to stay off the radar. I'm working on this.
Chloe jumps into the tree with great grace and crawls up into the leaves.
I'm gonna spend a token, and I'm going to cast a spell in tongues, and I'm gonna create a hallucination for anyone in this area that to make Chloe look like a cat jumping into the tree, because now I'm like freaked out and I'm just like
Oh boy.
saying things in like weird tongues, like just keep chanting it, like looking around like freaked out, like oh no.
Alex again. Crow, off the fucking radar. Everybody just stop doing weird shit for like 10 minutes, okay? And he looks back down into his phone.
Oh boy.
I'm going to take a strong move as Alex. And I am going to skirt responsibility and blame something on someone else. Since that video had me in it also. Suddenly, I'll say Callie. Maybe you know. Everybody else is maybe Kayla or I'm sorry, Lucian notices also if you're just sitting there and you have your phone nearby. It seems like everybody else is kind of doing something else, and I don't know if ghosts have cell phones. I just realized. No, okay. I guess how would you? I mean, you have a ghost
chat
phone?
Like it's just like Snapchat.
Ghost
Mhm.
chat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so bad.
Purga chat.
Instagram.
Purga
Burger
chat.
So I guess maybe Lucian and Callie and Cass is sitting inside still. Maybe the first ones to see another TikTok come through. And it's just like you see this blur of like Mickey Mouse running quickly past Alex's car.
Oh.
So it's just been like photoshopped into something else.
Fuck.
And then there's like another one. You see like Sonic the Hedgehog running quickly in that blur that was Chloe past Alex's car. And
do one for the principal.
What's that?
Do one with the principal.
Sure. Yeah, the principal, whoever happens to be the president at the time, also like it just starts like becoming this meme from different TikTok accounts all of a sudden, as TikTok seems to start getting flooded by these different memes of people like blasting
Mhm.
past Alex's car.
Do you get a token for making yourself the butt of a joke?
No, I spent a token to skirt responsibility and blame something on someone else. To more
Mhm.
so just kind of like try and change.
Right.
Change the narrative.
It
Yeah.
becomes a joke about a slow. Was it a Maserati?
I think I was saying
Yeah.
it was an Aston Martin.
Aston Martin. There's a slow Aston Martin on the road. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So I'm kind of taking a blow for you on this one. That is a separate
right.
move that I have. Is if one or more of your gang members is with you, have one of them take a blow or consequence for you. So I'm kind of playing with those two things.
All right.
I guess Cass will see one or two of these and kind of look over at Callie and be like, "Told you he was working on something."
All right, maybe he's not all that bad. Upon that going on and hearing the yelling outside, I guess it's just me and Lucian and Cass inside. I'm gonna tell Lucian we should probably go check on whatever that noise is out there.
Which the bang? The big bang?
And the yelling.
Okay. Yeah, we can go look.
And
Take a look.
I'm gonna get up and go outside and see what is going on.
I think when that TikTok happens, I think I'm gonna pull out my phone as I'm like still chanting this spell, and I'm gonna laugh, and I'm gonna take a weak move. I'm gonna lose control of my power, and my spell is going to backfire and cause a devastating side effect.
Oh no.
I'm gonna start laughing, like seeing like now like Sonic run by, and I go, Chloe, look, and I lose control, like I lose focus of the spell that I'm casting, and I think Chloe now looks like something else. What do you go
I
ahead?
have an
You got a
idea.
suggestion?
Part
Yeah.
of my background is I spent 300 years or so believing I was a saber-toothed tiger
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
living in the trees, and I even had a saber. See, we found one of the last saber-toothed tigers attacked my tribe, and the elder turned to me to help defend the tribe, and I killed the tiger and kept the skin. I've lost the skin since then, or it's somewhere. I don't remember where it is,
Yeah,
but I
you
did
look
spend
like
300 years.
you
I
look
spent
like a
300 years
saber-tooth
wearing that
tiger.
skin in the trees, thinking I was a tiger.
I think you look like a tiger because that's what you want to look like, right? Like because of like your memories. And I think someone like sees it and screams.
I'm
Like
up in the
you're a
tree.
cat.
Right, yeah.
What?
I'm up in the tree. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, if a saber-tooth tiger was in a tree, I think
Yeah.
someone you would see it, you know?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
More weird sightings around town of stuff. I think I don't know what to do now. And I'm like, Chloe, you need to get down, and you need to we need to go now.
Looks
Chloe.
around, shit, jumps down from the tree. I don't know if I can talk, and scurries off towards the woods.
I think I just start like running towards the woods, like looking around, trying to see like who saw.
I mean, ducking between cars and
Yeah.
parking lot and whatnot.
Enid's gonna follow, but you won't see her because she's
I guess
continuing
to
to
spend.
skulk in the shadows.
I guess technically in this game, I would spend a token to use my vampiric powers to gain the upper hand.
That's how I've been using mine.
Yeah, so I spend that token to avoid further detection with my unnatural speed, uncanny
Nice.
speed.
Mm.
So yeah, like
Yeah, Crow is not that fast. But I do run in whatever direction you head in.
yeah.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, Enid is definitely not as fast as you, but she can rise up so that she can keep her eyes on you.
I very
And she'll
clearly
be
head into the
able to
woods.
follow you. Yeah.
There's a group, a small stand. There's a thin woods over there, right, where I can kind of get some cover.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's definitely gonna follow you, but staying in the shadows unnoticed.
Or I could do a Rambo and hide in the mud of the river.
Got the bandana for it.
Does anybody else see this happen? Like, is this happening as we're walking out?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think this is all happening all at like one time as you guys are like walking out. Like Alex is there.
Then all of a sudden, a saber-toothed tiger, Chloe
Yeah.
turned into a saber-toothed tiger and ran
Okay.
off into the woods.
Someone
Which you may or may not
screamed.
know is me.
Right.
Someone screamed, and you see Crow like running after this thing.
Hmm.
Cass is gonna grab one of the pizza boxes that's left, probably like a full pizza in it still. Check with the person up front to make sure somebody actually paid for this pizza, because I don't think anybody's bothered to settle the bill. I think Alex actually paid for it when he was
He
leaving.
did pay
earlier.
for it. Yeah, I remember.
Chloe, did you get a T-shirt also?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what happens to the T-shirt when I
It's a
change
time.
form.
Um,
I think my clothes got left behind.
well, your shirt, you did something with your shirt because it was covered in blood.
No, I bought a new shirt from the pizza
Right.
place.
Right.
But
Everyone ends up naked in this game. What's going
Yeah.
on?
What is going on?
That doesn't mean anything about us.
what does that say about you?
So yeah, Cass will make sure that everything's all set. Find out that the bill's fine. Alex already took care of it. Take one of the pizzas and I guess follow Cass out and kind of head over to the boys by the car who may not have any pizza yet.
Well, for flavor, I'll give a little snarl at Alex as it's not necessarily mean. It's just you heard it. The saber-tooth tiger snarls at you, almost a laugh.
Callie's gonna walk over to the group now and and holds up like the TikToks that are now repeating over and over because that's what TikTok does. Like, was this you, Alex?
Well, I mean, it was. These guys are better at that stuff than me, really.
Okay. Well, you tried to do a solid, so I guess. And I guess you were driving the car, so the video wasn't your fault in the first place, but this is the kind of stuff that we were talking about. We just don't need that. The original video, anyway.
Yeah, well, listen, I kind of stumbled into something here, but I mean, is it?
We all kind of stumbled into something today.
I got these people that I keep with me, they're my friends. They've been with me. And I know y'all don't trust them, but they get stuff done. That's why I'm not going to tell them to just leave. I know they got my back. I don't know if you guys got my back.
And I think that's part of the problem. They've got your back, but do you all have the rest of our backs?
I mean, hopefully this can show you that I do, but I mean, I can't decide that for you.
One of the others is going to go because they're starting to catch on that that we're not quite human. Probably they have starting to figure that out.
Well, especially Mac Attack, who was at the grandma's house.
I figure Max had time to process a little bit, but their ones are hearing. I don't have the list of names in front of me, but so is this real?
Who are you playing? You playing Mac, maybe?
No, the other one, the fourth one.
Reggie?
I guess Reggie.
Reggie.
Remind me about Reggie.
Reggie, Reggie's parents own the. Oh no, sorry, Mac's parents own the diner. He's Reggie's one of the secret billionaire. Like his parents are one of those billionaire.
No one knows why, but they are.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, werewolf, giant snake thing, saber-toothed tiger. Is this stuff real?
I mean, is anything real? um,
Alex is gonna turn
That's
back
good.
to
Answer
him.
a question with a question. Fantastic.
Alex is gonna turn back to him and just say, "Listen, it's not my story to tell, but there's something happening in this town, and I think we gotta help. I mean, we were at Crow's grandma's, and there was I saw some weird stuff, man. There's some weird thing. Like, I didn't know tarot cards could do that, but
And you're telling us you had a vision, and then we see a saber-toothed tiger. I mean, this is some Buffy and the Vampire shit.
Lucian is going to ask where Chloe went after being confused by whatever conversation is
After
happening.
just waking up.
Yeah,
From
I think I was
sunning herself.
awake. Yeah, no, I was awake. I watched Enid walk out. But Lucian is confused by whatever conversation and Callie and Alex are having, and doesn't. That's not how communication happens.
Reggie be like, that Chloe, they were in the tree where the tiger came from.
Okay, where did they go?
He's pointing at a tree. There's a big leafy tree, off by the road. I don't know.
They were in the tree. Okay. Lucian is gonna like wander over to the tree. And then is going to take the strong move. And I'm going to use one of my serpentine powers. And I'm going to locate my prey.
Mm.
And
Well,
I am
there's
going.
there's nobody there, but there is a trench
Yep.
coat and a t-shirt.
And so I'm going to pick it up. Because Chloe and Lucian's family goes way back. So
Yeah.
When Lucian doesn't know what to do, they rely on people they've known for a long time. So Lucian is going to use the trench coat, is going to pick it up, and is going to. Their forked tongue comes out. I guess I don't know how snakes. How do they
Smell?
sense?
You're able
Smell?
to track me because of
That's-
the trench
Yeah,
coat.
yeah.
tongue.
They
Okay, that's
do.
what I thought.
Their
Yeah.
tongue will come out
So
and
that's
it'll touch
all right.
things. It's like how they
So-
smell.
Yeah.
Lucian has snake eyes and also has a forked tongue. So that's gonna happen, and then Lucian is going to promptly not quite run. It doesn't quite look like running. It looks off, but proceeds to track Chloe. And doesn't say anything to anyone else.
imagine it like it almost looks like
takes
you're
off.
just floating slightly off the ground.
It
Kinda
looks
has
like
like
you're
the-
running like this.
Maybe it has like a
Oh, I
moonwalk
like that. You're
effect.
kind of like
Yeah.
moving like this as you
Yeah.
go through the woods.
I mean, you get to that small wooded area and you track me. You track a saber-toothed tiger. You track me to a tree and there's a saber-toothed tiger in the tree, not Chloe.
Okay.
And Crow is standing there like freaking out.
I'm
Like
gonna.
this is
yeah.
probably the first time you've ever seen
So-
Crow like freaking out.
Right. So Lucian is going to kind of like stick their tongue out again and try to get like a sense of smell, and then is going to like kind of look up and just say, Chloe, is that you? I didn't know you could turn into a cat.
I think that was my fault. I think I need your help.
I've never seen Chloe as a cat before.
Yeah, that's the problem. Chloe, I need you to come down.
Cat looks around,
Mm.
gracefully leaps from the tree to your feet, nuzzles up against Lucian's legs. Even though I'm a 4 foot long,
Yeah,
or whatever,
very
6 foot long,
top
I'm
big.
doing the cat thing on your legs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pat
And
your.
then I'll do it. Then to Crow's.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna kind of
ahead.
like put the trench coat out. Like I grabbed this for you.
I think I need your help
Rub against it.
to do something that I need to fix this, and I need to do something that I don't always like to do, but I need your hands. We need to form a circle.
Is that normal? Is that what humans do?
Yes, actually. This human.
I'd like to do a strong move.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna spend a token and I'm gonna hold space for someone else's suffering, bringing them profound relief as I absorb
Wow.
it into myself. So Enid's gonna come out of the shadows and see how anxious and freaked out Crow is, and you're gonna see her like just like suck that energy like into herself, and she's like anxious and stuff, but you're feeling like a lot more relaxed than you've ever felt before.
What
And
if
she kind of starts crying a little bit.
I'm imagining, like, what if you pass through him as you do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that idea.
okay.
I'm just
Yeah.
kind of picturing it like that. You don't have
just
to, but
reapparate.
Like
You,
you-
just
Yeah.
right through him.
Phase through me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna like walk through you and just like absorb all of that anxious and freaked out energy, and like you're gonna see me kind of like holding my arms around myself and just kind of like trembling and crying as like I take on your suffering.
I reach for Lucian's hand, and
Chloe paws at the pocket area of the trench coat and pushes my trench coat towards you.
I pick it up and go in the pocket. What's in the pocket?
Some pocket stuff, like
Okay.
Pocket
Lint?
a little
stuff.
toy I threw in the pocket.
Yeah. That sounds like you gain a token because that's one of my lures.
Yep.
Whenever someone gives me a sympathetic item of theirs, they gain a token. I'm going to take whatever item that is, and I'm going to like hold it in my hand, and I'm going to reach for Enid's hand too, and like gesture to like kind of like form a circle. And
Is Chloe part of the circle, or
Chloe's in the
Chloe
center of the
middle,
circle.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was imagining you were in the middle there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're about to do some kind of like thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enid, you grab my hand.
Am I
And-
able to grab your hand?
I mean, as you know,
My fingers kind of move through your fingers.
yeah, but like trying to form a circle that I think the energies still work the same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend a
I'm
strong.
still crying though.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a strong move, and I'm gonna commune with the Court of Fairies.
Okay. Hold on. Is that an abyss move,
Um,
or is it just like a Court of Fairies move? Is that one of
it's
your little
a
powers?
it's a magical power of mine.
Okay. Okay. Before
Did
we
you want to
that,
do something before I
Well,
do
I
that?
was just thinking before you do like this big cool thing, we
Mhm.
should bounce back to the
Okay,
pizza
yeah,
spot,
let's do that.
and then you two can pick up. Sure, Lucian
Yeah.
ran off. Decide on what you guys want to do.
Yeah, where did we leave it? I think
We're talking about
come
the
TikTok.
weird shit going on and the
Mhm.
TikToks, and then
Lucian walked off
left.
to the tree and just
So a
Reggie
saber
was
tooth
asking, is this
tiger
real?
runs, crow runs after it, Then Lucian goes and picks up some
And we're just talking about social media.
and runs into the forest.
Yep.
Okay.
Reggie was like, "Is this real?" That's the
Yeah.
discussion that was going
Yeah.
on.
And I said, "Is anything real?" And then Alex was like, weird shit is going on."
So yeah, so Alex will be like to Reggie will be like, you know how we have power, we have influence over people, we've got strength in the school. You know, we've been
Yeah.
kind of building something here, but they've got something also. I think it's worth exploring, and I don't know, there's something happening in town. Callie, do you know what's happening in town here? Like back at the school? Like, do you know what
I
that
don't-
was?
I have no idea what that was.
I saw some
I was as
weird stuff
lost.
today.
I was as lost as you were today.
No, the cards, the tarot cards, it was
I came back from I'm getting some new clothes, changing my clothes because my clothes ripped.
yes, saw that. Yeah.
And you look like you were on some like trip.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never seen tarot cards do that before. There's I look back at Reggie and with like Mac there also and Cass and be like, there's magic in this town, guys.
Actually, that dude ran as fast as your car.
To be fair, Alex's car was not going very fast. Sorry, Alex. Sorry.
Don't please. Don't.
Sorry.
I feel like Cass gives you like an elbow in the rib, right? When it was like, I told
like,
you
something
not to bring that up to him.
I couldn't help myself. I
Max,
couldn't.
like, something was wrong with the car. It's not right. Don't worry, whatever. But that dude, yeah, Reggie, something's real.
So I was like, I don't know what, but
Reggie goes and sits in the car they drove in. He's like, I'll be right back.
Like I said, I don't know what's going on today. I don't even know what we just saw. I just know that, like you, something is going down. Something big. And we gotta do something.
That's the cue the nefarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
thinking we haven't
Oh,
played a
sure.
setting like at
Yeah.
all yet.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I've been trying to think of how to bring one in.
I
To
know.
wrap up the scene before you do that, I'm gonna look over at Cass. Like, Cass, can you show her that drawing? And as she's like pulling something up, I think she's maybe pulling out a sketchbook.
Mhm.
When she says, when Callie says some bad things are happening, there's a giant flash of light from over towards the area of town across the river.
Okay.
Over by the where the pencil factory
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like it's daylight and it's blinding flash of light.
Well, Callie's sensitive eyes will be like, whoa.
Shit.
And then from the submerged part of town, another flash of light. And then from the school, another flash of light. And then one other place, I can't remember where that is.
The mines.
The mines.
The
from
mines
the hills outside of towns.
The mines,
Yeah.
the pencil factory, the school, and the water.
The water.
The flooded area.
And of course, TikTok and Twitter and stuff start. What was that?
All these flashing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we spend too much time here at this pizza place? Did we just mess up the whole thing?
Listen, we're working on a plan, okay? Alex is like, shit, we gotta find. Where's Chloe? Well, I don't know. Chloe seems like they know something, but it points at the sketchbook that Cass is now open and be like, there's a picture of a sword that she's drawn from like what I've described to her. Like, I think we need to find that.
If Chloe was here, Chloe would laugh at you again.
How? Where are we gonna find a sword in this town?
Listen, Reggie and Mac have been doing some research for me. Mostly Reggie. You wouldn't believe it. He loves to read books. Anyway, like old ones. Don Quixote. Like, have you ever read that shit? Like, anyway.
Knowledge is power.
But like, he's been trying to comb through some stuff. Like, there's this town is old. Like, did you know that? Anyway, there's been weird sightings in this town apparently for hundreds and hundreds of years. Thousands, maybe. I don't know. Is that possible? But yeah, there's something weird here going on. So I think we gotta get to the pencil factory or the tower. If we go to the wrong one, we're all gonna die. But maybe if we have that sword, we're trying to do some digging still, figure out maybe if that's like buried somewhere or something. Maybe it's in a stone. I don't know. But I guess like I want to, Callie, are you cool? Like, do you want to join us trying to figure this out, or?
I don't know if I should go help them. I don't know if I should. I don't even know where they are. I could find them. Maybe I should help you figure this out. Yeah, sure. Let's try and figure this out.
All right, gain a token. You are joining part of my in crowd.
Finally.
I was trying to like lead you there without being like, you want a token?
Yep.
No, but where did they go?
You know what direction that crow went off and the cat went off in.
They went that way.
I feel like there's like different stuff coming in through social media as well now. TikTok, Instagram, probably also like.
I mean, social media is a setting, right?
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
Different parts of town, and like, you know, with myself and our gang being really connected with this, so I feel like we're trying to we'll try and put the pieces together. What's happening with this? If you want to cut back to the Covenant in the woods now.
Yeah. So I'm spending a token to commune with the Court of Fairies and forming this circle, and we're in the woods, drawing energy from the item in Chloe's jacket, and Chloe in the middle. I'm trying to channel the energies of the Court of Fairies to speak with them, the council with them.
Who has the Abyss? I mean, would be probably the most reasonable one, right?
I have Tim written down for the Abyss, but
someone
Tim
else has to
can't.
take it. Yeah.
Who wants to play? It's who wants to play the Court of Fairies, but it might be weird to have the three of us that are there in the playing the court.
I think Dustin, you took the
Played it the last
Court of
time,
Fairies
yeah.
last time, correct?
Did I?
Dustin or Lara?
I think so.
I think Dustin took it last time.
Did I?
think so. Mm-hmm.
I want Lara to take it.
Let me finish. I'll finish this note later.
So background information useful. I spent 300 years thinking I was a saber-toothed tiger. It's probably 2,000-3,000 years ago, maybe 2,000.
Right,
I remember.
right.
I don't know when.
And I try not to communicate with them as often as I have in the last day.
This day.
Twice in one day.
Twice in one day is a lot. I'm like really pushing it here.
Town doesn't usually start to get invaded by supernatural beings.
Yeah.
No, probably not.
At least not for a while.
Well, I don't even remember where did I write down or even have the desires for the abyss. We had
The desires for the abyss are enticing offers and true understanding without judgment.
right.
It's not exactly the abyss, but it's close enough, you know.
It's close enough. Yeah. Okay, so you're trying to contact the Court of Fairies and you're going to I don't know, the fairies that you talked to before are gonna back so soon?
I need help. Again.
You don't talk to us for so long, and now you want more help today?
Can we all see these? Are we all
Yeah.
there? Okay, you brought us all. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh damn, you got like fairies like moving around you. I think we established like it's like light.
Yeah, I think
Trying to decide if that would be like an issue, if like, you know, a giant snake was at
in the Court of Fairies.
This is dire moments. There's also a ghost here. And,
Or do we
and
all
a saber-tooth
and
tiger.
a saber-tooth tiger
I guess
vampire.
my other question is, do we all take like, do we take our like actual form while we're here in the court?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah.
What happens to Enid while Enid is here?
I think the last time that we went with the Court of Fairies, like other people could see, like it was almost like I was humanoid in a way.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
The fairies are just another
I would
creature.
imagine you could actually start to like feel my skin
Yeah.
as if it was, you know, as if I was like an
Okay,
actual
well,
human. And I would think the hallucination
are
would
we
maybe fall away and he'd
Still
look like a
holding
vampire.
hands.
Chloe
Okay,
Tiger
well,
was being a
good luck,
kitten with the
'cause
sprites.
I'm now a snake.
So am I holding a snake?
Like a giant. I mean, I'm
A
like
giant
I'm
snake.
a giant snake, like a
Like a naga?
like a like a good sized snake, like a big
or a
snake.
python?
No, like a big
No,
snake, like
bigger.
like
Okay,
big,
well, yeah.
like
Okay.
yeah,
Big.
yeah,
6 feet
big.
tall.
Yeah.
This is awkward for Crow, but I think Crow's just gonna deal with this because he's like, I need to help Chloe right now because I think in Crow's mind, he's like, I really fucked up. I need to fix this. And now I gotta deal with whatever the Court of Fairies is.
Chloe Tiger's like a happy kitten playing with the sprites and pixies that come flying around.
It's like
Yeah.
pa.
I kind of messed up a spell and I need to fix it.
In fact, Chloe's bounding around playing with the fairies.
I'm picturing saber-tooth tiger acting like my kitten.
Yeah.
Well, he's not a kitten
I
anymore.
need to draw this, or someone listening is a good artist. Please draw this.
The fairies that are talking to you, Crow, are so you need to be more careful.
I know, but there's mortal things like TikTok, and I pull out my phone, and I'm like, I guess it doesn't work here.
It's just a black screen.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
What-
you've got like
what is
no
that?
signal, no signal
No
in the Court
signal.
of Fairies.
What
I need help. It was a distraction, and I made a mistake. I'm sorry, but I need to fix this. He's a friend.
you know that there are big things happening now.
And that's why we need him.
There's no time to be messing around with whatever that was, and mm.
Look, I'm just asking for one more favor. I know this is a lot. I don't want to come here and bother you. I just need to fix this. I'll. What is the price?
Damn, I have to come up with a good price.
Trying to remember what the cost was last time.
I don't
I mean,
remember.
could it be something that's, sometimes they give you the thing you want to do, like go defeat the nefarious ones. Like you have to do this.
I think it
Mhm.
was specific items though last time, but I don't.
What would the Court of Fairies want?
Oh, they like he had some kind of special item or something that they did want.
But they just
Yeah, I
acknowledge
mean,
the
if you
big
go-
things happening. Like they
It
seem to be
was like a
concerned about
magic
those
item
too.
or something.
Well, so
Right.
yeah, like you could play based on like the two desires of the abyss, which are enticing
Right.
offers and true understanding without
Understand.
judgment.
Mhm.
Could lean into like true understanding.
Yeah.
Does anyone listening have a suggestion?
I'm also thinking like
Oh,
I'm thinking
that's a
like the
good way to
hag
play
in the
too.
woods, right? Where it's like, I just want a favor.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Like an IOU.
Like
could
we're
also
gonna
use-
call on you. Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
call
Or
on you and you're gonna
or
have to pay it.
Here.
Right.
You say you don't want to bother us, but Crow, we want you to come speak with us. We want you to learn from us. You need to come see us more often than just when there's trouble.
Found it. There you go.
But isn't it dangerous for me to come here?
It's dangerous to live.
Ow.
All right.
We will help
right,
again.
I promise to come back more often and learn.
Mm-hmm. We will help. You have not much more time. And as that's going on,
I
the
headbutt
flashes from
Crow.
outside
Ah,
are appearing in the Court of Fairies. Like you
that.
see
Yeah,
the
yeah,
big
yeah.
flashes going on.
Yeah, it's
Eh,
like blending through like realities.
The phone can't go through, but
Wow.
the flashes are going through. And a few of the fairies like land on Chloe.
I come and sit in front of the leaders there,
And
Egyptian style.
they kind of like, I mean, I think they basically tell Chloe, this is not who you really are. We need you to be who you really are now.
I think I'm gonna take the thing that Chloe gave me and like place it on Chloe, like somewhere where Chloe can see it.
Mm-hmm. And I think from there, it's Chloe's chance to transform back.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm assuming the fairies are working their magic,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to transform back into Chloe, but I'm going to spend a token, make a strong move, use my vampiric powers, and I come back wearing my skin, the skin of the saber-tooth tiger,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
on my
okay.
human body.
Okay. That's kind of
Okay.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Maybe you stashed it here in the Court
don't
of
know.
Fairies many
I don't-
years ago.
Could have been 300 years ago.
Oh, that was excellent, but we got work to do. And I have my skin back. I did tell you I thought I was a tiger for 300 years, right? Or however
Crow,
long.
I think Crow is just like, well, welcome back.
I mean, we'll do that again when we don't have the world to save.
Enid cries and she's sobbing and she whispers something bad's gonna happen. Something bad.
We're gonna stop it.
I think I like console Enid, but I'm also looking over at Lucian like, is that a problem too? Like, do we need to do something about that? This
Um,
Can you talk in that form?
I'm gonna say that it's not like a verbal communication. It's like in your head. So
okay.
Crow
Ooh.
hears in his head or in their head, like, you should have warned me. I'm not supposed to be in this realm. No, they're not supposed to know that we still exist. Um, and then I was also gonna tell you, this is Kayla talking. You could find a way to take a scale if you want,
Ooh.
as a sympathetic token.
Oh, okay. I will do that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
are in
yeah.
physical contact.
I think I'm gonna pick up like a scale that like falls off.
Yeah.
Take a token.
Chloe will
Um,
bow. Verily, lords and ladies of the court, I thank you for your assistance. Now we shall go. Forsooth, we shall save this freaking planet.
Why does he
Go
talk
do your
like-
good work. Go do what you need to do. Fix things. And Crow, please come back. Remember.
I elbow Crow. I'm
All right. I'll be back.
telling Grandma you're coming here.
Oh.
Something
Telling Grandma
bad
you're
is
supposed to
gonna
come here.
happen.
And then Lucian is gonna tell Chloe. What is her? Do you remember what my? We're just gonna call her mom. What's? Do you remember her name? I don't remember.
I have it in my notes somewhere, but
Yeah, I do too. Anyways, you're gonna hear in your head. They're gonna be so mad I ended up here.
Do we
They're
all
gonna be
hear
so
it though?
mad.
I think when we save the world, they'll be somewhat
Um,
forgiving.
This one is just to Chloe because Chloe knows and like
Okay.
like, but you definitely know that like Lucian definitely told you like this. I should not have brought me here. This is bad. And you also like, I'll change back. It's fine, but like this is not good.
Poof! We blink out of the
Mm-hmm.
court of the fairies back to the woods.
Yeah.
Yes.
I miss the skin so much.
Yes.
You
And
just see
Crow will
like,
be
putting something in my pocket.
pleased to know that I'm in human form with like a small scratch on my arm.
I think I need some pants.
Your trench
I
coat.
look at you and I'm like, I don't have a coat this time.
I have a trench coat, but
Oh, okay.
they might have sweatpants at the pizza place.
You're just gonna be all pizza timed out.
So what now?
I like the idea of us coming back out of the woods, meeting back up with everyone. What is everyone doing as we are walking towards you?
I'm wearing a trench coat and a saber-tooth tiger skull, furred skull on my head, the teeth hanging down on the side of my face.
Something bad is going to happen.
I
Blood. I keep seeing flashes of blood, dripping blood.
Gonna be blood.
We need to move.
Where are we
I
going?
want to like introduce some authorities here or something.
I was thinking about that earlier. Lots happened at that pizza place.
Yeah.
Lucian is like got a cut. So needs some like needs to like it needs bandages at some point.
I also, as Alex, I kind of want to as like things are happening on like social media and there's different stuff's happening around town. I want him to like, I'm picturing him kind of slumping down like by like the rear tire of the car, kind of leaning back, like just looking at his phone. And I want to take a weak move of gaze into the interconnected nature of the abyss. You know how like you just get lost in social media for like ungodly amounts of time,
Especially
I
TikTok.
like that.
and then you just
Yeah.
like are like, what the heck just happened? But like he's trying to figure something out. Like it's like he realizes he's got to pour over this somehow.
Right.
But maybe he sees something. I don't know if somebody else wants to play the abyss here or mess with me at all or what, but I'm taking a
Does-
weak move if you want to.
Does someone have an idea for this, so that I'm not just messing with Dustin all the time?
Well, I mean, you'd be playing one of the settings
You'd
and
be
not
playing-
Pro and is messing with me. So
Well, you're gazing into the abyss, so it's either the abyss or social media.
yeah,
But I'm thinking the abyss because then you would be getting an answer out of your like searching.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Right.
think that's better. And what exactly are you looking for?
What are any of us looking for, Tim? I think Alex is focused on this sword for some reason. He's like he thinks he needs this sword to like slay whatever's coming or to help slay something. He saw the swords in the tarot cards and in the vision there was a sword and he's like kind of hyper focused in some ways on this, I guess. I'm not saying he'll actually find it. I think it would be, as a player, I think it would be fucking cool if I had a sword, but
The sword could also
dag-
be.
or a dagger or something, but
I feel like every time you search for something new, you change the wording just a little bit, and you go deeper and deeper down this rabbit hole of like looking for the sword. And every time you think you find something else, and it's like beckoning you to go deeper and deeper into this research. And like people are trying to like talk to you, and it's almost like you hear like muffled voices. It's because you're so focused right now. You you start to find images of things that look like the sword and the tarot cards, and it's almost like they don't make sense to you, because like you see like replicas of this sword that's like based off of a sword from England, from like some noble knight, and you're following like this lineage, and you're just going deeper and deeper into this, and it's almost like you're losing track of what's happening around you. What is happening around Alex as he's going deeper into this?
maybe we could introduce the authorities at this point.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Who holds the authority?
That I think was me.
It is you. You already did one, so
Somebody else pulled that up. That one was the well-oiled machine
And
Yeah,
bribes.
and
we said.
bribes.
and bribes.
Does anyone have an idea for the authorities?
so as you're still gazing into the abyss. Is that what's
I mean,
happening?
you know, there's other people around me. Callie's there, right?
Mhm.
And the authorities are gonna show up.
And everybody else just came back.
Right.
Or coming back. I'm
Or
imagining
coming
this
back,
is
yeah.
happening as you guys are like on the edge of the woods, like you said,
Right.
Lucy, like the authorities there, like talking to us or something. Yeah, maybe they show up and whatever they're like, you know, there was a call or something. That person that freaked out like made a phone call. That person.
Oh,
That's
that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, I have an idea.
sure.
Go for it.
So while Alex is lost in this trance, a car, like a sleek looking car, comes into the parking lot, and two men come out, and they're kind of dressed kind of like businessmen a little bit. And
What
they're
did we
kind
get?
of-
The Men in Black.
they're they're like looking around, like seeing what's going on, and they go up to Reggie. Um, we heard that there was an incident going on here, or I don't know, like some things that are not quite right. Malcolm, you're playing Reggie, right?
I had been playing Reggie.
Yeah.
Reggie goes, just hanging out at the pizza place. You know, like teenagers do on weird days in town.
Uh-huh.
But they told us to leave school, so we went to go get pizza.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Who are you?
I am Detective Mercer, and this is Detective Ross. Um, we are a member of a very special investigative team that seeks out mysterious situations. So you guys were in the school. What did you see? And he takes out his notepad and starts writing out and what's your name, and what's your name?
Is this when the rest of us walk around the
I
corner?
was just gonna say that. I think this is the perfect time for us to
Um,
like come back into the scene.
Alex is still
There
just
was an
like
earthquake.
zoned out.
So
Earthquake.
so hold on, let me just paint the picture here. Chloe's not wearing pants, right?
I'm wearing
Just wearing the saber-tooth tiger skin.
I imagine there's a bit of a loin piece, you know, testicle support built into it, but I'm
Sure,
I'm
there's
wearing
a loin piece for sure.
I'm wearing a skin of a saber-tooth tiger with the skull over
Right.
my head, but the fur is still intact.
Right.
And I'm wearing my trench coat.
Over that?
Partly, yeah. Well,
Okay.
you can still see it, my arm, you know, the whatever.
As
Um,
we're walking over, I'm gonna be like, Chloe, go get some pants. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, Lucian is like not gonna step much further. They're detectives.
What?
They're detectives, right?
They're just
Yeah.
guys
Oh,
in
I thought you
suits.
were stating that. I was like, wait, what?
No. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, Lucian's gonna be like those. I'm not talking to those guys.
Never
They're
talk to the
not.
men in suits.
No, that's bad news. And Lucian's gonna like look at Chloe and be like, I'll help you find pants.
I mean, is there a dollar store or a little clothing store somewhere nearby? I mean, we
Yeah,
can map out the
you
whole
know,
town.
yeah, we'll say that there's like like the little strip mall there, you know.
Yeah. I'll go
Thrift
buy
store.
some jeans. Yeah, thrift store. I'll go to the thrift store and get some jeans. Hey, you like my costume?
Bulking off after you, and I'm like, they're
I
muttering like they better not touch my fucking bike.
oh, we'll finish that game of Dungeons and Dragons later, all right? And I'm just like walking over to everyone else. Hey guys, what's going on?
So does
These guys
Reggie?
want to. These
Yeah,
guys
does
want to
Reggie
do
give his
some weird
name?
stuff.
Reggie says, hands him a card. Says, you can talk to my lawyer.
Yeah, because Reggie's a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he'll take the card and he'll look at it and he'll go, all right, noted. And he writes that down. And he looks
And
at
the
Callie.
lawyers help. The lawyer is representing everybody here as of now.
I see. Okay.
Can I have your card?
Uh and he kind of looks at Ross and then goes up, yeah, sure. And
He pulls out his phone and starts
Yeah.
taking notes and takes a picture of the card. You know, Detective Ross, Detective snaps a picture of each of them.
We don't like photography as much.
I know my rights,
I'm
Alex?
gonna go ahead.
Alex.
I was gonna say Alex is like spaced out, like sitting, like there, like this is all happening. He's like sitting next to his car, like kind of muttering to himself a bit, and I'm gonna take action, leaving yourself vulnerable. I'm gonna take a regular move, and I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna like not see them for a moment as I'm still just like spaced out, and like I hear Reggie talking. He'd be like, Reggie, I think I'm figuring out that sword that we need. Who, who are these guys?
This is Detective Ross, and this is Detective whatever his name is.
Mercer.
Yeah. Hey, sup?
Hi, you were talking about a sword. Now, where did you first learn about this sword?
I'm
He
gonna
starts
come
writing
over
things
to
down.
the one that's writing, and I'm gonna pull out a dollar bill out of my pocket, and I'm gonna spend a token to bind someone from doing harm. And what I'm gonna do is put the dollar into the cop's pocket and say, "Thank you for your service. It's no longer needed."
I thought you were
You
going to
know,
bring up the Dungeons and Dragons joke again.
I was hoping you would, as I mentioned sword.
Detective Ross, I was thinking that we should go into the Jody's Pizza Shop and ask some questions. But for some reason, I really think like maybe this isn't the place that we need to investigate. Maybe we need to investigate more at the school.
These are not the droids you are looking for.
And the other detective is just like, "What are you talking about? Weren't we following something?" And he's just like, yeah, I think we need to take a look somewhere else. I'm glad that you have my card, Reggie. If you have any questions or you're having any concerns or if any new information comes up, please give us a call, okay?
Can I have one of your cards too?
Yeah, sure. And he hands you a card.
Thank you.
Reggie's going to try and take back the card from the lawyer as they walk away.
You mean the detective?
No, take back the lawyer card from the detective.
What was the
He wants
detective's
to
name?
take the lawyer card back from the detective. Okay.
What was the
It
detective's name?
would probably be on like his little clipboard.
Yeah.
So
Detective Ross and Detective Mercer,
correct.
supposedly,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
from a special branch.
Special branch. Yes. Special unit that investigates mysterious circumstances.
Reggie's like, fuck those guys. There is something weird going on here.
Yeah, and they head into the car and you see them driving back towards the school.
I'm gonna. Who got the card? Did Reggie get the card?
Reggie and Crow got a card.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
look at Reggie and be like, Reggie, can I see that?
Yeah.
The fuck is this?
They said they're detectives.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Got their pictures.
Good. Thanks, man. Oh, we could use that later for sure. But no, these. Like, my dad knows everybody in this freaking town, man. I've never heard of those guys. All right. Well, fuck. One problem at a time, I guess. But
Clay goes
Feels
back
like
with
10
jeans on and
problems
the
at a
tiger skin.
time.
Enid will head over to Alex and she'll look at him and say, "We need to leave. We really need to go."
We need to get to the pencil factory.
Jeez, Enid, man, I keep forgetting you're here. It's because
How can you forget about her?
weird. I don't forget it. I mean, I forget that she's here.
That's kind of.
I'm
Never mind.
easily forgettable.
All right, team, we gotta
That
go.
makes
Let's
sense.
go.
It's not. No, it's.
We should
That's
go.
not what I. Enid, that's not what.
It's okay, Enid. Come on. I come over to Enid and I'm like trying to like put my arm around Enid, even though I can't like grab Enid. And I'm like, come on, we got to go.
Yeah, we need to go. Are we?
Did you all see the flashes of
That's
light?
why we gotta go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're getting closer to opening that fourth seal.
Sorry, say that again.
They are getting closer. Or is that Dustin or Alex, by the way?
Alex.
Oh, they're getting closer to opening the fourth seal that is in the pencil factory.
Not the bath, not like when you have to go to the bathroom, like the seal like that happened at the school. You know, bad things.
Okay, if they open the fourth seal, creatures from elsewhere will make it here.
Like
More
saber-tooth
creatures.
tigers.
No.
Worse.
What the fuck is going on today?
You don't want to know what's on the other side.
This town is a
It's-
dimensional portal.
Very scary.
I'm just picturing, because Alex said Enid, it was talking about Enid. I'm picturing the three in the entourage, the gang, like, what the fuck, Enid's here?
Oh yeah, they came.
That's
Now
great.
he's like talking to her, like forgetting about that.
Yeah,
We've got fucking ghosts here.
I
That's
think that's
perfect.
a
That's
good
perfect.
point to stop at.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Enid's here?
It's perfect.
I'm trying to get us to the factory where
somebody
we can have a
clip
good
that?
cliffhanger, but
I can try to clip that.
do we want to stop here? Or want to get to a cliffhanger at the factory?
Let's get to the factory.
Okay.
How are we getting there?
It's just over the river.
It's just
We're real
across
close.
the bridge. There's a bridge we can take.
Well, we could
So
turn
we
into
can
a
just
saber-tooth
walk?
tiger again.
Yeah.
know that I can.
As we're walking over there, Lucian gets a text message from their matriarchs. I found their names. That's Narat, Samet, and Sabat. And Lucian looks at it and is like, well, I guess I'll deal with that later. And is like upset.
I'll talk to her. Right now we gotta save the world.
Listen. Okay.
Let's save things first.
What does it look like when we get to the pencil factory? What's happening there?
Is it run down?
It's a little rundown.
Okay.
At some point we said someone tried to do a startup there so that
I
they
think
fix
so,
up
yeah.
pieces of it.
Part of it is
didn't
kind
work.
of functional.
But now there's a chain link fence around it. And there's 4 vehicles parked inside the chain link fence,
Okay.
including a big panel van.
Maybe the
Couple
ground
of-
is like shaking.
The ground is shaking.
And is the light still there? Or is it just a flash?
Oh, like
There
a
was a
big
flash, but-
beacon.
It looks like there's light inside the factory.
Okay.
I feel like Alex is just gonna be like to Chloe.
What?
Are we cool?
You're cool.
Like I know, like you just said a lot to them. I mean, to me also.
Look, they already knew. I realized.
I don't really know, but okay.
They already knew something was weird about the group of us. Whatever. We gotta save the world, man.
All right, yeah. Sorry, we'll have to talk. I'm sorry. I'm just still figuring this all out.
I'm a vampire.
Cool.
I'm a
And
nice
Blake keeps
guy.
walking.
I'm gonna be president someday.
I say I'm a nice guy and I pat you on the
That's
back, just
true.
like a little harder than like a friendly pat. Like not hard, but like, you know, a little more to it.
I'm just gonna kind of look at you like, the fuck are you doing?
The gate is locked.
Saving the world.
When
Hopefully.
I don't actually say what the fuck are you doing. I'm just
Okay.
like looking at you like with that kind of like side eye.
Okay.
Like, all right, I'm gonna be nice. Menachem, I'm trying to decide if you get a token. Whenever someone tries to be part of your in crowd or admits they just want to be in your presence, they gain a token. Like we're cool.
Not
kind of-
totally. We're
Okay.
cool, but I'm not like worshiping you.
Yeah, I mean you should, but that's okay.
I
We'll get
think it's a
there.
little shy of a token, if I'm
Sure.
being honest.
Alex,
What?
we're gonna face some things that you probably have never seen before. So you should prepare yourself. It's gonna get a lot darker before it gets better.
I think as soon as Enid says that, like rolling black clouds start to like come in. And like they're like starting to like cover the town.
It's like
And
everything listening to us. Like I say
have a good
something.
director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when that happens, I think 3 individuals walk out of the factory and they're like looking at us on the other side of the fence.
And there's large drum sounds coming from inside the factory.
Yeah, I wish I had
That's
drums
not
on it right
good.
now. Or a bass. Yeah, I feel like this is a good stopping point so we
Yeah,
can
well,
try to do some closing.
The figures take
yeah.
off their shirts, and you can see like one of them has a giant like jaw, mouth, in their chest. Another one's like intestines are half in, half out of their body, and it, takes some of its own inner goo and enjoys it.
I look at Chloe and I say, "Are those fucking demons?"
Well, he
Might be.
did say not great things.
Dustin, did you want to react to what Enid says and we'll end it there? I don't know if you had a reaction for that.
I feel like I've lost track now.
So what I said was it's gonna get a lot darker before it gets better. You should prepare yourself. And then that's when the sky gets darker and the figures come out.
I want to like go into other stuff and everything with Alex, but I also just want to be like, oh, you meant literally.
Did we drive? We drove over there, maybe.
Yeah.
I
I
thought
feel
we
like-
just walked.
Okay.
Well, I realized Lucian probably wasn't going to leave their bike, so
Yeah.
Alex wouldn't have
we
left
can
his car.
retcon
So we
that
drove
we
over there.
drove.
All right. Let's end with Reggie goes, fuck this, guns the car and smashes through the gate.
I love it.
And then
Right.
that's the cliffhanger.
Cut scene.
Alex
Like
is not gonna be happy.
So it's Reggie's car.
Oh,
See what
Reggie's
happens
car.
next.
Oh,
in
that's
2
right. They had to
weeks.
meet up.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, we met up there, so they had their car also.
Yeah.
Are you riding?
No, we
You're
have both
driving the
cars.
car. You're driving the car through the gate.
Reggie
Is that what you're
drives
saying?
his car through the gate
Oh, okay, that's what you're
towards
saying.
the figures.
Okay.
Cut, fade to black.
Okay, gotcha.
Dramatic music. Cue dramatic music.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, awesome.
All right. That promises something interesting, something perhaps violent next time.
I feel like it's going to get to a dark place.
Probably.
It's always darkest before the dawn.
We'll
Or
have to
some
decide
weird
how we're
cliche like that.
ending, if that's gonna end our teenage nightmare run or not.
Well, I guess we'll find out, right?
Mm.
Well, as we talk about amongst ourselves about the impact of this game, let's check out. There's the questions. Each of us will answer, what did I appreciate about my play today? What did I appreciate about someone else's play? And then finally, what advice would my character give me? So reverse it this time. We'll popcorn it again. Who wants to go? And then you call on somebody after that.
Sure, I'll jump in first. I'll try and figure this out. What did I appreciate about my play today? I don't know. I like trying to figure out how I can fit into this group, or how Alex can fit into this group anyway. What I appreciate about someone else's play, I really like Lara working with me, trying to figure that out. It's actually really kind of fun also, my play, like playing all the other characters in the gang, getting them involved too. Because before this, I don't think we really had, so that was kind of a lot of fun. And and Menachem, I appreciated that from you, of you taking on one of those characters and playing it also. So Lara, I feel like we haven't had like a ton of interactions like our characters and games that we've played so far. We've been playing together for a while. So
That was great. Yeah.
yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. What advice would my character give me? Well, I think Reggie would give me the advice of just fuck it. Right. I feel like Alex felt a little like Alex is like the stranger in this group in some ways. But I feel like it's like just go, like stop. Like Alex is a little hesitant in this, so I feel like Alex would be like, just do it, move forward, like stop waiting. Alex, I'm a Gryffindor, and I would normally just charge into this dumb situation, but I feel like Alex hasn't, and I don't know. I picture him as a Gryffindor also. But anyway,
This makes a lot of sense because I'm a Slytherin.
Ooh. No wonder rivalry.
and I'm gonna throw it over to Tim now for that.
What did I appreciate about my play today is that I did not keep antagonizing Alex. It's easy to fall into that trap, you know, of like messing with each other in a game where we're playing a bunch of teenagers, and I appreciated that I didn't allow myself to keep doing that, like overdoing it.
It's easy to try and get into that one-upmanship, right?
Yeah. What did I appreciate about someone else's play was I liked the idea, like Chloe Menachem taking over Reggie and actually giving Reggie life. Like I felt like Reggie was actually a character before he was just someone in the background. So I appreciated that, Menachem.
I'm glad my instant personality for Reggie worked out.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Talk to my lawyer.
It was more than that guy over there, you know, like, so it really, like, it made me feel like Reggie was there now. And, you know, now I feel like Reggie and Mac are characters that are with us.
In CASTT, we got a little bit of CASTT also, huh?
Yeah, we got a little bit of CASTT too. What advice would my character give me, Tim, go take a fucking nap. Yeah, I think that's what Crow would tell me. Let's go to Menachem.
I appreciated getting to be a saber-toothed tiger. And like, because Chloe always thought they were one and never actually was one, and so I appreciated that play and being able to get my skin back, which has been lost for a long time. I'm appreciating Alex's kind of growth and struggle and negotiating this weird world they've been exposed to all of a sudden, and the social scene of hanging out with the monsters. And I do really appreciate the obsession with this sword that that Chloe thinks is
A
fully
metaphor.
but Alex is like, no, this is real, and I'm curious to see how we play that out
Yeah,
and see which way it goes.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I'm
Play to
waiting to
find out.
see if what somebody else does with it, or if it's just a metaphor. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to take that action myself to be like, oh yeah, and I find this sword. Like I don't
One
want
of
to be
us
the
will,
person that
we'll figure it
decides
out
Yeah.
together.
So I'm
Not
leaving
one of
that
us.
up to
I
y'all.
love it that Crow keeps saying like no. Like that's not right. Chloe doesn't think it's right either.
And I think Chloe's advice would be, well, I think it's like reclaim what is yours and who you are. Like the reclaiming of the skin is like, I'm feeling Chloe feeling powerful now, with the skin that was such a big part of their life. And like,
Yeah.
and I was thinking earlier today about, I was reading a thing. I was watching a video about a composer and all these toys that he collected and how he would play with his toys and play with his kids. And that was one way he would get to the place of inspiration. And I realized I haven't done enough like art making or, reading of weird things that have nothing to do with the stuff I'm actually trying to do that inspire me. And I think Chloe kind of actions right now, no, just do the things that make you feel alive, right? That inspire you. Like I got my skin back. Lara.
Oh, what did I appreciate about my play today? Well, I don't think I really tapped into Callie too much today, but I liked running the scene I did. I have that's something I usually have a harder time with, and I think it came out really cool.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. What did I appreciate about someone else's play? Menachem, I loved the saber-tooth tiger, like Kitty, and being a saber-tooth tiger in general. I think it was really cool. Yeah, that's a great concept, and I'm still picturing a giant cat on its back, like playing with little fairies, like a kitten.
Yeah.
It's great. I might try to get my wife to draw that.
Yeah, there you go.
That would be awesome. If you do, share it on the stream for sure.
I will. What advice would my character give me? I think Callie would tell me to assess your opportunities and help where you can, figure out where you can best help. And I'm gonna throw it to Kayla. You just said something. I'm gonna throw it to you.
All right. What did I appreciate about my play today? I feel like I haven't quite figured Lucian out yet, so I'm still trying to figure that out and explore that. And
the bit with the fear and concern about your family is going to think was really good.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So it's harder to manage it when it's like out, like the conflict is like not central to like what's happening, like the character internal conflict. So
we need to do the
that's
family
been
life
challenging.
card at some point.
Yeah, I mean we've done it in previous but it's been challenging to bring it in randomly. So I was fine not being as like front and center. See. What did I appreciate about someone else's play? I really enjoyed watching Lara find a like you had questions and stuff, but you got there yourself, and that
Mhm.
was really cool to see. And it was a really cool like merging of the two desires. So that was really cool to see. The settings can be kind of challenging to play sometimes. So I thought you did great. What advice would my character give me? Man. I think Lucian would tell me it's uh it resolution doesn't have to be instantaneous.
Hey guys, would it help if we reword the question a little bit? Like, what advice did your character give you, or what did you learn from your character?
I like the what did you learn from your character?
Right. Let me make a note of that.
I like that.
Mhm.
All right, so should I go? Yeah.
Yes.
Or is there any more you have to say, Kayla?
I don't have anything else to say.
Okay. All right. I I feel like I accomplished being shy in this session today. So I appreciate Enid's shyness and just being that. That was it's fun. What did I appreciate about someone else's play? I would definitely say like the interaction between Callie and Alex is pretty cool. I like the interaction between them, and I like seeing like how they're helping one another out. So that's pretty cool. What advice would my character give me? I think Enid would want me to express my emotions more, and kind of bring that out more because that's kind of more of what my character's about, which is kind of hard for me to play the victim. But this is what the character's about. This is something new, so I just want to like lean into it a little bit more. Yeah.
Thank you all. And as we prepare to step out of the magic circle of the game space, we will do the name ritual, but in reverse. We'll each say our character name and then repeat, and our player name and repeat.
I guess I'll start. I am Crow,
Crow.
Hey,
Crow.
Crow.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Crow.
and I'm Tim. And good night.
Good
Good
night,
night,
Tim.
Good
Tim.
night, Tim.
I've been playing Alex,
Hey, Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Hello, Alex.
and I am Dustin. Good night.
Good night,
night,
Dustin.
Night, Dustin.
I am Tennille.
Neil.
Hello,
Wait,
Tina.
wait. Other
Oh
way.
wait, I did it the other way. I did the
Yeah.
wrong way, right?
That's why I was confused for a minute. I was like,
Okay.
wait,
Sorry. I was playing Enid,
Hello,
Enid.
Enid.
Hi,
Hey,
Enid.
Ned.
Or good night.
and I'm Tennille.
Good night,
Good
Tina.
night.
Good
Good night,
Tennille.
Tennille.
I am Lucian.
Hi.
Hey,
Lucian.
Lucian.
Hey, Lucian.
I am Kayla.
Good night,
Good
Kayla.
night,
Good night,
Good
Kayla.
night, Kayla.
I've been Callie tonight,
Hey, Callie.
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 and I'm Laura.
Good night, Laura.
Night, Lara.
Night,
Good night,
Good
Laura.
night,
Laura.
Laura.
I have been Chloe.
Hey, Chloe.
Hey,
Hey,
Chloe.
Chloe.
My name is Menachem.
Good night.
Good
Good night,
Menachem.
Menachem.
Good night, everybody else
Good
out there
night.
Yeah.
in Twitch
Yeah,
land and
thanks
YouTube
for
land.
Thank you so much
you.
for listening and
Thank
watching.
you for listening, watching, and doing all those things.
Yes. Next week is
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Well,
Yeah,
Galactic Tui.
Galactic 2E, but it's Star Wars.
And so catch Teenage Nightmares in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. We are out.
Awesome.
you.